Welcome to the latest edition of Endocrinology Updates, covering breakthroughs in the past 2 weeks, brought to you by LucidQuest. Corcept Therapeutics presented catalyst and momentum data at ADA 2026 in patients with difficult-to-control type 2 diabetes, resistant hypertension, and hypercortisolism. In the Catalyst study, Korlym improved HbA1c, body weight, BMI, and waist circumference. Benefits were numerically greater among patients receiving background treatment with GLP-1 receptor agonists or tirzepatide. These findings may influence future treatment strategies and payer evaluations as additional data become available. Insulet presented new results from the STRIVE and Evolution 3 studies evaluating Omnipod 6 and a fully closed-loop automated insulin delivery system. Omnipod 6 improved time in range compared with Omnipod 5, while the fully closed-loop system improved time in range, reduced daily insulin requirements, and showed no associated weight gain. The technologies aim to reduce patient burden and simplify diabetes management. Dexcom reported results from the CONNECT study in adults with type 2 diabetes, not using insulin. Participants using the Dexcom G7 continuous glucose monitoring system achieved clinically and statistically significant reductions in A1C and improvements in glucose control, including time in range, compared with routine care using self-monitoring of blood glucose. The data may support broader adoption of CGM in this population. Tandem Diabetes Care announced expanded CE mark indications in Europe for the t:slim X2 and Tandem Mobi insulin pumps with Control-IQ Plus technology. The systems are now approved for adults with type 2 diabetes and for people with type 1 diabetes during pregnancy. The expanded indications could support wider access to automated insulin delivery technology across additional patient groups. Rhythm Pharmaceuticals reported interim 6-month phase 2 data for setmelanotide in patients with Prader-Willi syndrome. The study showed improvements in BMI, body composition, hyperphagia scores, and anxiety-related measures among participants aged 6 to 23 years. Further evaluation will determine the long-term potential of this therapy in addressing key disease manifestations. Lundbeck presented preliminary phase 2 Part A results for asedebart, an investigational anti-ACTH monoclonal antibody for Cushing's disease. Urinary free cortisol normalized in 7 of 8 evaluable patients following individualized intravenous dose titration. No unexpected adverse events or new safety signals were reported, supporting continued development of the program. OrsoBio shared positive Phase 2A results for TLC 2716 in overweight adults with severe hypertriglyceridemia and metabolic dysfunction-associated steatotic liver disease. The oral LXR inverse agonist met its primary endpoint by reducing fasting triglycerides after 4 weeks of treatment, and also demonstrated improvements in remnant cholesterol and liver fat measures. Crinetics Pharmaceuticals presented long-term extension data for PALSONIFY, also known as paltusotine, in acromegaly. Results from the Pathfinder studies showed maintained or reduced IGF-1 levels, stable symptom control, and stable or reduced pituitary tumor volumes among reported patient cohorts. These findings support the durability of treatment effects over time. Stay ahead in endocrinology research. Like, share, and subscribe for our updates. Visit www.lqventures.com or email us at info@lqventures.com for expert healthcare consulting. See you next time.